Arman Tsarukyan is pulling back the curtain on one of the most intense training routines in the UFC, with UFC 319 just around the corner. Khamzat Chimaev is preparing for what could be the biggest fight of his career. On August 16th, at the United Center in Chicago, Boers will challenge middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis in a highly anticipated title bout. But behind the scenes, it's not just the fight that's generating buzz, it's how Chimaev is training for it. Khamzat faced several setbacks over the past few years: medical issues, cancellations, and long layoffs. Since his UFC debut in 2020, he's only fought 5 times in the octagon. And according to him, one of the biggest reasons behind that inactivity, overtraining, the undefeated Russian has openly admitted that his own training intensity has often backfired. Pushing himself too hard led to physical burnout, weakening his immune system and making him vulnerable to illness. Now, Arman Tsarukyan, who has spent time inside Chimaev's UFC 319 training camp, is shedding light on how brutal that regimen really is. In a recent interview with Kamil Gajiev, Tsarukyan explained that Chimaev has a habit of going too far, never at 100% on fight night, because he constantly overtrains, Tsarukyan said. After sparring, he always goes to work the bag, lift weights, etc. He's one of those guys you have to tell when it's time to stop. To combat that, Chimaev's team has made a major change. They've brought in a dedicated coach whose only job is to monitor his recovery and manage his workload. That means daily testing, wearable trackers, and strict rest protocols, all to prevent burnout and ensure Chimaev peaks at the right moment. They test him every day now. Tsarukyan explained, if he's in a slump, they give him more time to recover. We need a guy who will control this 24/7 and stop him at the right moment so he won't overtrain. Chimaev's last appearance came at UFC 308 in October 2024, where he dominated former champion Robert Whittaker with a first-round submission win. That performance pushed his record to a flawless 14-0 overall, with 12 of those victories coming by stoppage and an 8-0 streak in the UFC. As UFC 319 approaches, the focus isn't just on whether Khamzat can win, it's whether he can enter the octagon truly healthy, fully recovered. And finally, at 100%, if the changes to his training camp work, fight fans may be about to witness the most dangerous version of Boers we've ever seen.